Hi, this is Ritesh Sidwani.
Hi, this is Farhan.
This is Mrig. Hi.
Download the Bollywood Times app
Right now.
Well, they say talent will get you in the door, but characters will keep you in the room. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you the characters today on Bollywood Times. Ritesh Sidwani, the flamboyant, prolific producer. Farhan Akhtar, the man who wears the many feathers in the hat. And of course, Mrigdeep Lamba, who happens to be a pretty studious, serious-looking guy making Fukrey. And now Fukrey Returns. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you serious?
Why am I serious?
You look very serious. Right?
No, I've been actually under the weather. Also, I'm just trying to. That's why I was showing him a meme. So I'm just lot of departments I'm answerable to right now for approval. So I've been going around with some sleepless nights. So that's why. Otherwise, I'm pretty fun. Kabhi aana.
Kabhi aana. Okay, let me begin by asking you, Ritesh.
Yeah.
We all question as media that there's this vision of a director or even the actor who pursues a certain character. That what's the vision when you see when you do a film? I want to ask: is the vision of a producer more than just seeking the return on investment in a film?
Yeah, I mean, this is something anybody who produces or has anything to do with films, that if your vision is to make money, then you're in the wrong business.
Nice.
Because it is not a business. You have to be passionate about it, and that maybe for a lot of other things you do, but especially for films, because it is very unpredictable. There is no way that you can, and we know that this is its inherent nature, the way it is. So yeah, I mean, so for me, the vision of the film would be the same to making sure that what the director or the writer has written and what his vision, what is the best way I can put things together for making him reach that, and then obviously creating, once it's made into a film, to ensuring that now how do you make this as an event or make it, for people to go out there and say, okay, I deserve to reach out into your pocket and get that 1,000 rupees and come and make you have a good time and watching this film, So I think that, the visions between both of us have to be the same.
True.
I mean, as the producers and the director, it should be on the same page and the same platform. But anything besides that, obviously everybody needs to make money, everybody gets paid. You're sitting here, you're getting paid. I'm making a film, I have to get paid. As a writer, director, actor, everyone has. Nice. So I don't think anybody should lose money in this process.
Nice.
But you can't get into it thinking that, oh, I want to make money, so this is what I'll make a film. It's not like that.
Mrigdeep, I want to ask you, what's the difference between your first narration of Fukrey and the first narration of Fukrey Returns to both of these gentlemen?
So you should ask them.
Now, how did it go for you?
It was good. See, the first time, of course, the thing is that I'd known them from before. I'd worked with Farhan on the first Dawn. I'd assisted him. So there was this, I don't know if it was a comfort level or they made me comfortable. So, but it was there. So when I came in with the script, and my one request was that let me narrate it to you. Because it's a lot of flavor based, it was a lot of dialogue based script. So once it happened and it went very well, and it's not easy to make both of them laugh. So
he's paying the price for it till today, because after that narration we refused to read the script. So any changes were there or slight discussion he used to make, and then everybody he was narrating.
For me, I think the biggest
everybody.
difference between the narration of Fukrey and Fukrey Returns was in Mrighdeep aged a bit.
put on some weight also.
Yeah, but he really is a really good narrator. He narrates really well. Yeah. So we make sure in every narration it's a narration. There's nobody who likes to read his script. We just have sabko narrate karte jao.
While coming to Excel office, I was in this other lift which has the lovely dialogues of the famous Excel movies. Which is that one dialogue you would want to put from Fukrey Returns?
The one dialogue from Fukrey Returns on the lift. I think just that sound. I love that chucha sound. Yeah, that we sound that it makes.
That's it.
Of course. It's fantastic.
Film has an unparalleled power to influence a culture. Okay, we all know how Dil Chahta has influenced the culture. But moving along in the slate of Excel movies, or even otherwise, which movie do you think has enormously affected the culture that we live in today?
Are you talking about just Excel films, or are you talking about any film?
I mean, Excel, of course, if we are sitting here, discussing.
I think films that have really resonated beyond just entertainment with people, I think one would be Rock On, the first one.
Yeah.
that did resonate with people. It really made people think about their lives, what they're doing, are they happy with their career choices. That did happen. And I think after that is Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara was the other one that really again just kind of got people thinking about friends in their lives, relationships in their life, the value of those relationships, of certain decisions that they may have taken, that have affected relationships along the way, and again focusing a little also inward to find some amount of happiness for yourself, because unless you are truly happy, you cannot make other people happy.
True.
So I think these are the three that in my understanding have really, really resonated with people. Other films to me that have also like on some level, maybe in my understanding that I've not experienced it to that from in terms of feedback. But I feel on a huge level, Reema's first film, Honeymoon Travels Private Limited, did have quite an impact. Luck by Chance had a huge impact. Every single person that I meet who's come into the film industry and who I've met, has spoken to me very, very at length about that film and what that film means to that person. So there are different films.
Laksh.
Yeah, Laksh is another one.
Very big example.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. What was the turning point? What was the pivotal moment when both of you as producers decided, I think, Fukrey 2 should be made? Because is it the other way around? When, some writers write in such flair the screenplay that it would give birth to a second installment.
Right.
But was Fukrey, written like that? Or you thought, okay, this is interesting. We can get the voice back?
No, I mean, I don't think when we made the
first film,
that we were thinking, Mrig, when he came also thinking, this is a franchise film. He never got it to us thinking it's a franchise film. I think it's just that when the movie started playing, and in fact it happened a lot after it came on TV, because when it opened into theaters, it was a new film, new director, new actors, a different genre. So it was, by the time it's word of mouth, and obviously it did extremely well even in the theatrical release. But I think the huge appreciation happened when it started coming on TV. And you could feel, because suddenly, on random like a day, I saw Fukrey last night on TV, Bholi ke saath kya hua, next, so people started talking about it, and then Mrig was obviously developing other stuff. And he also had this idea of doing something. So I think eventually he was working on 2-3 things, and he went into the writer's room, wrote something which worked for us, and again he narrated to us. And we said, okay, this really looks, because you're doing justice to the characters. I'm feeling satisfied hearing it that, okay, I'm invested in these guys, I want to know more about them. And it's satisfying, that whole experience of the return. So I think that's how it came around, and we were all on the same page after that.
Okay. What about you? You have anything to say?
Sorry?
You
No,
have anything
I
to say?
think that's
It's similar experience with Dawn as well?
on some level, yeah. I mean, like when the first Dawn was made, there really wasn't a plan of making a second one. But you get a feeling, like there's when you're around, you're meeting people, they're constantly speaking to you about that film. They're wanting more. They somehow are just not satisfied with this one experience, that you've given them.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're in the field of creating stories. So it's only natural for your mind to start working and thinking that, if it was to go on, what could it be? Yeah. That's a natural thing to happen, and then before you know it, there's an idea and you put it down and it just kind of grows from there. And I think very similar kind of thing has happened with Fukrey. I remember there was this one discussion where Fukrey goes to Japan.
Yeah.
It's only like Harold and Kumar kind of a franchise.
Maybe that'll be the third one, you never know.
Interesting.
Fukrey chale Tokyo.
Fukrey chale?
No.
Fukrey chale North Korea तो बनाना भी मत, सोचना भी मत वहाँ पे. Okay, which is the most interesting character you've ever taken from an Excel film? Like you've always thought of that character repeatedly, again and again. Any character, any film, but only of Excel cinema.
Yeah, I don't think I have one
Very
like that. I don't think I do. I've enjoyed many characters. And like for me, I mean, again, just the three boys of Dil Chahta Hai, of Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, they're all very enjoyable characters. Dawn is an exceedingly enjoyable character. Chucha is an exceedingly enjoyable character. So I mean, there have been many. It's very difficult to say this one character.
Stands out. What about you?
Yeah, same. I think, we've right from Amir Khan's character when the film came in Dil Chahta Hai to the recent films. In fact, what Shah Rukh Khan made Raees is also a memorable character with that kind of image. you have in mind about him in that Pathani suit and that. So that's what you take back with you. So.
And you
No, I think the same. Like,
Okay.
it's very difficult to
answer
pick.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, my next question goes to both of you. If ever there was a film to be made, a biopic or a true story on the flamboyant producer that we all know, Ritesh Sidhwani, who would act in it? Farhan and Mrig, who would direct the film?
I think it should be Ritesh in an as.
Yeah. In and as a bye.
Okay, all three, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
And not four, but.
No, because I got this question because I think last year when I was talking to Farhan, and he did tell me that Ritesh might be interested. Who knows? Might just direct a film. Directing. Yeah, directed. Any.
That's true.
No, not right now. I think as of now, I don't think I found the right.
Script.
Yeah, as yet.
Okay, now we're gonna play this or that. I'll begin with you.
This or that.
This or that. Yeah. I'm gonna choose. All right. Both. Love, money.
Me? But the government say this or that.
No. Love or money. Choose.
Oh, love or money? Love.
Fiction or biopic.
Biopic.
Facebook or Twitter.
Twitter.
Dil Chahta Hai or Dawn.
Dil Chahta.
Rock on 3 or Dawn 3.
Dawn 3.
Farhan, moving to you. Pop or rock.
Rock.
Theatre or cinema.
Cinema.
Book or movie.
Nah, movie.
Burger, hot dog.
Neither.
Zoya Akhtar or Ritesh Sidhwani.
अरे ये कैसा सवाल? How do you answer?
You can't answer. Dil Chahta Hai or Rock on.
दिल चाहता है.
Okay, Mrigdeep. Yoga or Yoda.
दोनों ना होगा.
No. The reason I came up with this is because of this lovely tweet of Farhan on Instagram that you did of the Star Wars.
Oh, that one, right. Yeah.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Gabbar or Joker?
Gabbar.
Dil Chahta Hai or Fukrey?
Dil Chahta Hai.
Oof.
We all started with that.
Cupcakes or donuts?
Both.
You said both?
Yeah.
Butter chicken or steak?
Butter chicken. सवाल ही गलत है.
सवाल ही गलत है.
सवाल
Steak
खत्म
बोलना
होने से पहले ही.
banned हो
ये
जाता
कैसा
है.
सवाल होगा? इसमें ऑप्शन की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी.
Time for surprises. Ritesh, that's for you. Please open it up.
Open it now.
I'm still confused. मैं कौन सी दुआ में? Last moment तक
Size
ये
wise
फरान
तो
नहीं, खोल के ही
बड़ा
देखेंगे ना, जो whichever Mrig likes he can keep.
Okay, go for it. Mrig.
Achha, like that.
Yeah.
Mrig is the man of the moment.
Mine was decided.
हाँ सर, आपकी तो decided थी.
Lovely.
Oh wow.
Spielberg and this is the star.
Wow.
Perfect.
Thank you, yeah.
You're welcome.
I think we've all got exactly the books that we need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you three are holding this book, I want to ask you, Ritesh, which has been your most difficult, because you're holding a book on producing, which has been your most difficult movie you've produced in Excel? Which
Most difficult.
Like, it was tasking, like, you know.
Most challenging.
Most challenging.
Yeah. I think it would be Laksh.
Okay.
It would be Laksh. Definitely. I mean, I think we were also very fortunate that we did it as our second film. You're still, you're still learning a lot of stuff. But it was the most challenging, which made it also great fun. You know, you're working with so much of ungiven and everything. You know, there's no like you're working with the army, you're working with soldiers, you have weapons, you have helicopters, you have action, you have so much going on. And it was a massive production for us.
Yeah.
But it has been I mean, I've never gone back to Ladakh after that, but I would love to. Really. We keep planning
What is
to
that?
go back to Leh.
I've been back to Leh
Yeah.
to shoot for Bhag Milkha Bhag.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
It's quite an experience.
Yeah, but it was an amazing experience.
Interesting.
You know, it's crazy because I mean, a couple of people have gone, of course, since we shot there in 2003 for Laksh. And every time they go there and they're like, you know, of course, it's beautiful and there is all of that, of course. There is some amazing beauty. But the thing is that it's very overwhelming for your senses, you know, because everything, the scale of everything is so huge that the more time you start spending there, the more and more insignificant you start feeling in the course of things. Yeah, you feel really tiny. You know, and it starts getting to your mind after a while. And most people who are there, after they've shot a couple of weeks, you know, they'll message and they'll be like, you shot here for Laksh, how long were you? Like 5 months. And they'll be like, how did you do it? You know, but it was an amazing experience. And I think Ritesh is right, that it happened at a time where it was nice that we didn't have that knowledge, of what shooting in a place like Ladakh can actually be like. That we just went there so like cold. That was amazing.
Wow. You're holding a book which says
Yes, I
On
was.
Set with Hollywood's Greatest Directors.
That's right.
Which is that one movie you would want of that on-set experience in the book that could be ever written about you?
I actually think it probably would be nice to share more about my memories on Dil Chahta Hai, I think. I think
Because
it would be nice.
it's just the making that you see on the YouTube, the famous.
Yeah. So I think that would be nicer to share. And I think also there's, in terms of the work that is done and as much love as there is for Laksh and for Dawn, I think purely from a student point of view, I think there'll be a lot more interest in wanting to know a lot more about the creation of Dil Chahta Hai and of that world.
Nice. Mrighdeep, Spielberg's on your lap. I mean, sorry, that's very bad to put, badly put. But
I know it hardly ever.
but which of the Spielberg's movies?
All of them, right. I mean, I was just thinking, I thought you'll ask me such questions. So मैं सारे recollect कर रहा था. But like E.T. ले लो आप Schindler's ले लो. So I mean, all films. So I mean, he's been like one of the best. And so
आपने सोचा फुकरे की कॉमिक बुक भी शायद निकल सकती है?
yeah, of course we can. I mean, see, the characters are such that they can get into any kind of situation and they can start any story. So of course there is scope, but लिखेगा कौन?
चलो फिर खेलते हैं Never Have I Ever. Never have I ever disliked a movie but fell in love with its characters.
Never have I ever
Are they
disliked...
together?
Yeah, never have I ever...
Dislike a movie.
Any movie that you didn't like but you fell in love with the character in it.
Yeah.
It can be any, Like English.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah? Oh, all of it. Okay. Never have I ever laughed out loud while reading a script, a serious script.
No, I haven't. A serious script मतलब क्या हुआ है?
But
Like a
something which
script,
is,
no?
which is very like
मतलब it's
serious,
not
like a drama, yeah.
Not meant to be funny.
Not meant to be funny. No.
Oh, no, I haven't.
No.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah. But including my own also. Sometimes when I'm reading, it happens, when you're writing, and after 3 days you go back and you read a scene that you had written 3 days ago, thought it was mind blowing. It was going to be the cinematic masterpiece of that film. Yeah, suddenly you're like, what was that all about? Yeah, of course.
Never have I ever predicted a movie to perform miserable at the box office, but it did the opposite.
Don't ask me which, but yeah.
Yeah, we just figured it out. Or at least I did. But dude, the first part was one of the finest return on investment for an Excel movie. If you go to see the scale of the budget, I mean the budget of Fukrey,
Which one?
first part, it did really well.
Yeah.
Superbly well.
Awesome.
Of what today Bareilly ki Barfi and Shubh Mangal
Did you
Saudhan are
misunderstand
doing.
your question?
No?
Yeah. You
Shall
said
I?
that you
Never have I
even thinking of...
your question was that I've
Never have
predicted
I
that a
ever
movie
Predicted
will
a
do
movie
really bad.
to perform
but
miserable at the box office, but did the opposite of it.
So that means I've never predicted.
So if you predicted it bad, it should do good. If you predicted it good, it should do bad.
So never.
Oh.
Okay, never have I ever had an important meeting in my pajamas. Not those, but like while you were in your night suit or whatever. But you still had a meeting.
Meeting?
Like
Yeah,
in your PJs,
pajamas.
no?
Important
Like, no?
I've never had
You
a
always dressed up for your meeting.
No, not dressed up. No, pajamas are very specific. For me, pajamas, some people wear joggers and sleep. You know what I mean? But you're talking pajamas, I'm not going to a meeting in pajamas.
Joggers.
In joggers, I've gone to meeting, of course.
Yeah. Joggers.
Solid shorts.
Okay.
Yeah. Constantly.
Mrighdeep, never have I ever kissed on a first date.
Why only him like that?
No. To you too as well.
Oh, you said Mrighdeep.
Never ever have I kissed on the
First date.
No, I did
Yeah.
this on my first date.
You didn't. Oh, you have. Okay, great. And never have I ever got a check that bounced.
You got a check with bounce?
Yeah. Even I want to take that out.
I've never got
you
a check.
have as
with-
well?
Nobody paid me ever.
Oh, of course, he paid the check. So well. Great performance.
But don't ask us who gave it.
Thank you for the lovely performance
Thank
on
you.
the show.
Thank you.
And thank you again for an amazing book.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Ritesh Sidwani.
Hi, this is Farhan.
This is Mrig. Hi.
Download the Bollywood Times app.
Right now.
Thank you for watching. For Bollywood's latest updates, subscribe to Bollywood Times right now.